It's Week 8 of the NFL. And up next is one of the best nicknames in football, Sauce Gardner.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And a look here at their signal caller, the fifth-year quarterback. Throwing to start the drive. Pull. Throw left side complete. That's Mitchell. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
A first carry for Elijah Mitchell.
And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 34 yards there and a first down. Off the play fake. Pull. Looking sideline, incomplete.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition in practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the games start. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too.
I certainly know that I, for one, would not like to be on the other end of a tackle when this guy's coming at you full speed from his strong safety spot. Boy, that was a nice play.
On third down, pull. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down.
And here's Hoffrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away.
And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
Now, the meeting we had with him this week, that's one of the briefer ones we've ever had, isn't it?
He wasn't too happy after last week.
Not happy. Really determined to play a whole lot better, and he really can't play a whole lot worse. He's got to go out and show the team that the goods that he exhibited early are still there. Otherwise, he could lose the confidence that they have in him.
Yeah, hoping to get rid of that interception bug. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
Well, this defense for the Jags, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Back to throw. Morton. He finds his man. Complete. That's Russell.
The Saints had 1-6 now. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you talk about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
On first and 10, Morton. He finds his man. Complete. That's Russell. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's second down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. To throw on second down. Morton. He finds his man. Complete. It's Blake.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? It's who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night. Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
So the fourth down conversion sets him up with this. 1st and 10 at the 40. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he is going to have a Saints first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Up the middle they go. Keys. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Jags are going to get the football here at their own 23. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Off play action. Poole. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
No grounding call there. He had a receiver near the right sideline. It was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that one.
And he did have a receiver in the area, but initially my view was obstructed, and I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Is that why you threw your play sheet down? Is that why you did it? Was that the flag?
You can't be giving me up. I got a lot of issues up here in the booth. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Punter Sterling Hoffrichter out now on 4th down. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. A pretty nice gain there on the run. Gets it to the 35 after showcasing the agile move. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Morton. He'll find Lindsey here. His first catch. Good for 9 and a 1st down. Back to throw. Morton. He finds his man. Complete. That's Russell. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. We're scoreless after 1. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 12-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. Keys. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Off the play fake. Morton out to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Morton, hard throw, incomplete.
I know tight ends love this run because a lot of times they'll fake the block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to look deep down the field. And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Sauce Gardner puts it off. And the Saints are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, his arm strength never an issue, but this one winds up in the wrong hands.
Oh, the coverage here is just terrific because when it's done really well, sometimes you can't distinguish whether it's the receiver or the defensive back the ball's intended for. He actually ran with him in perfect motion and able to make a big-time play.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Up the middle they go. Keys.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Morton. He finds his man. Complete. That's Russell. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 23. A nice pickup there, 10 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Morton got his tight end. That's complete. It's Russell.
And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They'll run on first down. Keys. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
He'll try again. Try to find a lane, but he finds nothing but defenders. Stop for no gain at the 2-yard line.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
On 3rd down, Stuckey. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh, yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Taking on the midfield logo. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here 1st and 10. On 1st down, Morton. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. Now a handoff up the middle. Keys. And the Saints are going to be set up for the 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Keys. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Jaguars ready to go on offense for the final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Touchdown, Jaguars! A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. That'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Throwing on 1st down, Morton. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So here are the Saints to take over. They'd lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Morton throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against fix that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Up the middle they go. Keys. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Morton finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
On third down, Keys. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Morton over the middle, complete. That's Russell.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
On 2nd down now, Keys. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Back to throw. Morton.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 41.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Off play action. Poole. Airing it out deep for Smith. And this is going to be intercepted.
Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Saints are going to get it back here just past the 35. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Back to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
And the Jags are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And some room to maneuver.
And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds.
A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards. On 1st and 10, Poole. And this complete to Mitchell. Room here to run. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Elijah Mitchell,
his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Jaguars have taken the lead here this 3rd quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown.
Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25. The New Orleans offense set to take over.
Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
And only coughed it up, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. Looking to throw. Morton. And my goodness, another interception.
And the Jaguars are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Poole. He finds his man, complete. That's Cox. And some space here. Touchdown. A big play there. 68 yards.
And the Jags are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Back now in Jacksonville. For the 4th quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
From the 6. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
And now here is another interception. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he will take this one.
So a 4th quarter pick-6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick-6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
Come on.
Throwing after the interception. Easley. And his first throw since coming in is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw. Easily. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 10 yards, good for his Saints. First down. Looking to throw. Easily. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Russell. 2nd down and 3. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This time it's 3rd and 3. He finds his man complete. It's Russell. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 44-yard line. Hard to believe this guy was watching us from his living room last week. Now he's under center here for an NFL team.
And not many teams were in the market to sign him, but you have to believe that this team felt like we saw something previously in this guy, and now he has a chance to prove it with us.
To throw on 2nd down. Easily. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Jags will take over here just shy of the 30. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
First down, they go back to Mitchell. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 74 yards rushing now for Mitchell. He's got a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First down, here's Mitchell. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
But once again, it's Mitchell.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
They run over center with Mitchell.
Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
To throw on 3rd down. Pull. And they're going to get him. He's sagged back around the 28.
Tariq Woolen
coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
Well, their first sack of the game, and it doesn't come from a usual suspect, not somebody up front, but Charles, a defensive back getting in there.
And I can tell you from experience, he's beyond excited to make that play because you're exactly right. Is it normal to call his number to run at the quarterback like that? Usually you're defending the pass, but he takes full advantage and dumps him to the turf.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. On 3rd down, Easley. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now they got to get to the line quickly. They'll look to throw again. Throwing right, and that's complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. To throw on 3rd down. Easily. And he comes back with one complete. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
And he'll be brought down at the 27. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.